Hello YouTube, this is an alcohol review of Peligroso Tequila Liqueur Cinnamon. According to the label, made with silver tequila, cinnamon flavored, hecho en Mexico, 35 alcohol by volume, 70 proof, 750 ml bottle, though it feels a lot heavier than that. Comes out of San Clemente, California. So there you go. Cinnamon liqueur with silver tequila. It is a fake cork with a wood top to it, the logo on, which is interesting because if you read it one way, Peligroso, the snake is going down. If you read the other way, Hecho en Mexico, snake's going up. Kind of strange. I'm sure it's deliberate. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but hey. But I do like the wooden top. It's a nice touch. The bottle is also emblazoned, I guess, if you will. Various bits and bobs. Also a nice touch. I know this particular company produces multiple tequilas using the same style of bottle. And what we have here is a nice light tan, kind of a yellow to it. One could say it's like a light bourbon looking color to it. I don't know what my neighbors are doing with so much noise, but it is the time of year at the taping of this video. It's the time of year for yard work, so it is thick on the side of the glass. Now it's starting to run. So this will have a fairly heavy mouthfeel just by the way this little test is going. You can smell the tequila right off the bat. Now, I know you're supposed to have a lime with it. Some take a little bit of salt and a lime. Some actually recommend taking the tequila and putting it in the freezer and go that route. I don't normally taste test tequilas, so in this particular case, I'm treating it as I would a bourbon. So there's a little bit of spring water in the bottom of this. It is room temperature. It hopes to bring out the max amount of flavors that it has and no contamination of lime or salt. But you can smell the tequila right on through. To me, tequila has a bit of a dirty gym sock end to it. I know those who love tequila will probably be offended by that, but to my particular palate, it has that hint. So it's coming through with the nose. As well as a lot of cinnamon, but not a dominant cinnamon. It's more dominant tequila. Now, this is where things get interesting. I'm normally not a huge tequila fan. Back in my younger years, I didn't get sick on the stuff, but had one shot with the lime and the salt and the slamming it down. The standard college treatment, you will, of a tequila, which I know is sacrilege when it should be a sipping encounter. I simply left this bad gym sock taste in my mouth when it was all said and done. So ever since then, I've had this precursor, if you will, towards tequila having that particular end note, and this would not normally touch another tequila since. I've been informed what I did wrong since then, actually not all that long ago, since the taping of this video, and by sipping the tequila, a lot of those negatives have gone away. Also, my palate has changed. Obviously, I'm a shade older than I was back in my younger years. So what I can say is about this is that the gym sock aftertaste is pretty much masked over by cinnamon. The cinnamon is more like those little bitty red hots. It's like that. And oddly, the two complement each other very, very well. It starts coming out with like vanilla notes and other tastes that you wouldn't quite expect through the tequila and the bit of that cinnamon. And like I said before, that aftertaste is faded out fairly well by that cinnamon introduction to it all. Now, I'm not sure, like I said, I'm fairly ignorant when it comes to tequila. I know there's some cocktails you can have with it. The few that I've had with other tequilas, since, at the time, I'm not a fan of it, I can taste the tequila in any kind of cocktail. It stands out. In this case, with this particular blend, this cinnamon silver, I actually like it straight. It's nice this way. I am curious about having it cold. I said it was recommended to have it in the freezer, but the problem is when you put any kind of spirit cold, you lose 70% or more of the flavor just by the fact that it's cold. But see what you guys think. Like I said, being not a fan of tequila, I actually kind of like this. I am not going to go out or go out on a limb too far to get another bottle. But still, it is not bad. Give it a try. See what you guys think. Any comments down below would be great about this particular product. It is Peligroso, Tequila Liqueur, Cinnamon. Nice, sturdy, heavy bottles if you're into collecting bottles. Like I said, any comments down below would be great. Better yet, go out, buy it, try it, make a video of yourself reviewing this particular product so the rest of us in the YouTube community know your thoughts about Peligroso, Tequila Liqueur, Cinnamon. And, as always, till next time, keep on drinking.